Have you ever wondered why some liquids flow faster than others? In this video, we will learn about the property of viscosity, which explain why some liquids flow faster and why some liquids flow slowly. Hello everyone! I am Miss Anja Nicole Asad Macapas, and my topic is all about viscosity, why some liquids flow slowly and why some liquids flow fast. By the way, what makes a liquid flow? Have you ever thought of peanut butter as a liquid? If you accidentally smear peanut butter on a wall, it will slowly slide or flow. And if you spray water on a wall, it will flow down the wall very quickly. So what makes this happen? Gravity is a force on Earth that makes everything fall downward. Actually, downward is different in different parts of the world. A better definition of the downward pull of gravity is that everything is pulled toward the center of the Earth. Gravity is what makes liquids flow. Without gravity, like in space, liquids would just float around. This would be fun to see what would make taking a shower or bath pretty hard. Gravity pulls everything that is about the same size with about the same amount of force. Peanut butter, honey, motor oil, and water all flow at different rates. And now we are wondering why. Well, the answer is that they each have a different viscosity. Let's see what that means. Viscosity is the property of a liquid that describes how fast or slowly it will flow. You can think of viscosity as how thick a liquid is. A liquid with a high viscosity that is thick like peanut butter, it will flow slowly. However, a liquid with low viscosity or that is thin like water, it will flow quickly. In other words, it will flow freely. The next sections will give a few examples, but take a minute to think about these liquids. The butter, honey, motor oil, and water. Can you figure it out which have a high viscosity and which have a low viscosity? Can you put them in order from high viscosity to low viscosity? So the four liquids that listed above, the peanut butter is the thickest and it has the highest viscosity because it will flow the slowest. In fact, some people don't even realize that peanut butter is a liquid because it looks like it's not flowing, but it is just very slowly. Honey is next in line because it has a high viscosity but not as high as peanut butter. If you dip a spoon in honey, it lifts it up, it flows in blobs and is runny. Honey and peanut butter are good liquid to use as examples when you think about a liquid's viscosity or thickness. So another examples of a liquid, I will show you a race on how a liquid will flow slow and how a liquid will flow fast. So in the first heat of our race, we have water, rubbing alcohol, and cream. So as you can see, water finishes first with a time of 0.233 seconds, and the cream is 0.267 seconds, and rubbing alcohol finishes last with a time of 0.4 seconds. In the second heat of our race, we're going to be racing olive oil, lamp oil, and vegetable oil. Focus to the video. And as you can see, lamp oil finished first with a time of 0.467 seconds, and second is the vegetable oil with a time of 0.567 seconds, and olive oil finished last with a time of 0.633 seconds. Okay, now let's proceed to the final heat of our race. We're going to be racing honey, maple syrup, corn syrup, and dish soap. Okay, as you can see, the maple syrup got the first across the finish line with a time of 1.33 seconds, followed by the blue dish soap with a time of 4.633 seconds. Then, slowly but surely, the great corn syrup crosses the line with a 19.5 seconds, and then finally honey with a 20.76 seconds. Here is the results of our race. Water crossed the finish line first, meaning that it has highest flow rate and the lowest viscosity. Honey was last across the finish line, meaning it has the lowest flow rate and highest viscosity. So that was my discussion all about. I hope you learned something about viscosity, why some liquids will flow slow and why some liquids will flow fast. So again, a liquid with a high viscosity will flow slow and a liquid with a low viscosity will flow fast. I hope you enjoy my short video presentation. That's all and have a good day.